What's up, guys? It's Isaac with Tobacco Road Harley-Davidson here in Raleigh, North Carolina with your new bike of the week, the 2022 Road King Special. That's right, we've got a bike right here today that's called the King of the Road for a reason. You get all the benefits of a true touring frame from Harley-Davidson, and you're able to keep the bike pretty stripped down and staying classy. And the Road King's a pretty awesome bike, but the Road King Special, that's another story. You've got the 114 Milwaukee 8, the stretched bags, and all kinds of other fun stuff we're going to dive into today for your new bike of the week. Now, to put this bike in perspective for you so you can get a better idea of what you're working with here, it's very similar to the Street Glides and the Road Glides so far as the frame goes. Now, as we've talked about before, the Street Glide and the Road Glides, primarily what's going to differentiate them between each other is going to be that fairing, whether it's the fork-mounted fairing on the Street Glide or if it's the frame-mounted fairing on the Road Glide. Now, going to something like the Road King, you're still getting that bottom end that's very similar to those bikes, but you don't have a frame-mounted or a fork-mounted fairing. You've got a pretty stripped-down, more simplistic view of things here. And since there is no fairing up on the front, you got to have the speedometer somewhere, so it remains here on the tank. Now, if you love the Road King but would love a little bit more wind protection for you, there are windshields available from Harley-Davidson that you can put on this bike. So that way, when it starts warming up a little bit like it is right now, you can go ahead and leave this bike stripped down just as is and enjoy all the benefits of having that nice warm air roll over you. But when it starts to get a bit colder, or if you're going to be doing any longer riding, particularly down to Daytona, you might want that little bit of extra protection so you can just snap it right on quick and easy. Which, speaking of snapping on quick and easy, this bike does already have the docking hardware on it for a tour pack or any other accessory you might like to add on. Because that's one of the things that this bike is all about, is just being able to do pretty much everything. Personally, I see this bike as the perfect option for anybody that can't really go anywhere that's less than 20 minutes away. So if you're going to be out on the road a lot, Softails and all are fantastic, great bikes, but going into that touring frame, you're going to find it's going to give you just a little bit more stability and comfort, and you're going to find it's still plenty easy to navigate wherever you want. So let's go ahead and jump into some numbers here. So you do have a seat height of 26.4 inches, and you do have 32 degrees of lean on the right, and then 31 degrees of lean on the left. In running order, this bike sits right at about 807 pounds. Then you've got a 6-gallon tank going into a Milwaukee 8 114 motor with a black 2-in-1-to-2 dual exhaust. And as more people start migrating to motorcycles because of their excellent fuel economy, this bike sits right at an estimated 43 miles per gallon, making it an excellent option for the daily commute. So for 2022, the Road King Special is offered in 3 different colors. You've got the Vivid Black, the Midnight Crimson, and the Mineral Green Denim. All 3 of which are excellent options, and with the Road King Specials, all 3 of those have the black trim, making them look mighty sharp. So let's show you what you can expect from this motorcycle. Up front, you've got the gloss black Prodigy rims with dual Brembo brakes on either side, and the Road King Special is equipped with standard independent ABS. You've got a nice full-length front fender, so that way it's helping keep some of that road spray down to a minimum. Then you've got your responsive front suspension and the iconic headlight of the Road King with that nice decorative trim all around it, really making it stand out. Then you've got the clamp holding on the bars with a fork lock on it, so that way nobody can go pushing the bike around without the key too far. And these are holding on to 9-inch Mini 8 bars. You're going to find these bars are an excellent size, so that way it's going to put you in a nice upright riding position. This bike is equipped with cruise control and traction control, and then there's your instruments here on the 6-gallon tank. You'll see you have your gas cap on the right, and then you have the more decorative piece on the left that actually houses your fuel gauge. Right in front and center is a big speedometer with all your readouts and allowing you to see the miles on the bike, your trip A, your trip B, your fuel range, your clock, your gear / your RPMs, your front tire pressure, and your rear tire pressure. And then just below that is this bike's locking ignition switch. Then there's the 6-gallon tank, making sure you're getting a plenty good range out of this bike so you don't have to stop too much and all you got to do is focus on the open road. Below that is the 114 Milwaukee 8 motor. This is an awesome powerhouse from Harley-Davidson that's going straight into a 6-speed transmission and a 2-to-1-to-2 exhaust system. Helping keep that protected are the low-profile engine guards, making sure they aren't taken away from the style of the bike, but still giving the bike that added protection. And if you want to go ahead and get some highway pegs, you can get those and bolt them onto the ends. So that way you've got a few more places to put your feet, just in case all the room here on the nice wide floorboards aren't enough for you. On the left side of the bike, you'll see that 114 derby cover, so that way everybody knows what you're about. This bike is equipped with a comfortable touring seat and a nice spot for the passenger. You'll see this seat does have the ride out in between the rider and the passenger, so that way if the passenger wants their own backrest, you can go ahead and install one in here pretty easy. And the passenger also has foot pegs already installed. Then there's the stretched, easy open, locking saddlebags. These are great bags, adding to the style of the bike, and these are a really great convenience to have. You can just walk up to the bike, drop your bag in, close it up, and hop on and go, without worrying about losing anything or having to take a few extra minutes to work with bungee straps. And it keeps everything much more protected in there than it would be strapped on the back of your bike. You'll find they're plenty spacious, both you and a passenger, but if you still need some room, you'll see this bike here at Tobacco Road Harley-Davidson already has the docking hardware, so if you want to throw a tour pack or a luggage rack or any other accessory, it'll be that much easier for you. You've got your brake turn signal light combo and a nice center-mounted license plate bracket. And showing you what this bike looks like with a rider on it, I'll go ahead and hop on this bike. It's got a nice touring kickstand on the left, and it's a good, comfortable upright riding position. You really don't feel hardly any of that weight right here below you. The bars are a good spot, giving you a good reach, lots of room on the floorboards here. You can throw highway pegs up on the side here. The speedometer's in a pretty good spot right there, and it's not too shiny here, so you won't have to worry about that reflectiveness coming back at you when you're riding up at noon. All the controls are nice, easy reach, and you get the benefits of the touring bike with all the nice open visibility and benefits of a stripped-down cruiser, really making this bike perfect for most about anybody. So that's your new bike of the week, the 2022 Road King Special. An awesome bike, perfect for anybody that wants to ride it. Great blend of comfort, touring, and stripped-down styling. And especially this one in this gorgeous mineral green denim, you're not going to want to miss it. So if you come on down to Tobacco Road Harley-Davidson and check this bike out for yourself. In the meantime, be sure to check out all the new bikes we have to offer on our website and the link below that to help connect with us. As always, thank you for watching, and we hope to see you soon.